a couple months, so he's gonna have to take the rear blocks out. Come on, hit him up, dudes. Shit, bright as fuck.
Putting this turd box in the barn because it's time to send everything off to powder. Gotta take the lows off, gotta take the sway bar off, and I gotta take the hitch receiver off.
No.
And I gotta take the tow hooks off. Everything else is gonna stay on, but those things I just said are getting powder coated, as well as the lift. And then
as you guys already know, I'm gonna have to put this lift on while he just sits back.
Yeah, Braylon's my lift man. So y'all hit him up if y'all need your lift put on. He's good at what he does.
$700 and I get your bitch for a night. Hit me up.
That's a pretty good deal. Tonight I'm just take off the wheels, take off the tires. I might start taking apart the front end. Probably not though. I just don't feel like it. But tomorrow I'm gonna drop the diff and everything. Do that all pickup tube and all pan gasket sometime this week, and then I'll paint the frame and everything. Once I take the uppers and lowers and all that off. Basically, just gonna prep for the lift getting done. So got the fucking tires off.
You got work on a break.
Cause I work every day. Y'all don't know about that. This is how I can afford nice stuff, man.
Local deer processing.
No, but so got everything off the front. Took the skid plate off. That way we can get ready to drop the diff and everything when I take off the front end. Get the back tires off. Kind of getting. I'm not doing the back lift until I get my airbag like spacer thing. So it's like a block for the bag. As you can see, they're like fully deflated right now. Kind of dropped. Getting everything ready for paint, to paint everything. Just gonna do a Rust-Oleum gloss black. I kind of like half-ass clean it up before I paint everything. But I'm gonna worry about taking everything off the front first. As long as you don't hit my truck, it don't matter.
I hate this shit. I hate this shit.
So tomorrow, take off the rotors, take off the spindles, uppers, the lowers. I gotta push the bushings out the lowers. Take off the sway bar probably, because I'm probably gonna get that powdered. And then shocks and whatnot, torsion bars and everything's gotta come off, because the torsion bars are gonna get powder coated. And then probably might take the diff out, don't know. If not, definitely gonna take it out the next day. So I'm in the process of taking my shit apart. And when I bought the truck, I had noticed, for example, like this ABS line was blue. I know it's not blue from the factory. So I figured that there's some aftermarket parts, as well as this axle. It looked a little new where it mounts up to the diff right there. And so it looks like they put a new hub. I just cut the studs so it fit my spaces. So that's why that looks like that. But looks like they put a new hub, a new axle, probably a new upper control arm, maybe a lower control arm ball joint. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure they did that when they did the shocks and whatnot. And like I said, bought this from a guy, but they definitely did ABS line and whatnot. And a hub. I'm hoping they did a hub on the other side too. That way, I got brand new or newer hubs on each side. If not, it's not a big deal. Eventually, I mean, if I have to change a hub, it's not a big deal. I'll just buy a hub and change them. But so I pushed out this bushing, just pushed out the middle part, which is right here. And then I just tore out the rubber part, put a screwdriver around it, prod it out, so I can get these powdered. I'm about to push these out the same way. And I got these on order, so I'm gonna push out the ball joint. Got the hitch receiver off, torsion bar for the passenger side, tow hook, brake dust shield, sway bar, little shooter.
I did it, don't let him know.
Yeah, he did it. Torsion bar, tow hook, brake dust shield. I got this little control arm, which all I gotta do is push out one more bushing. This little control arm right here. I still have to push out the shock bushing, which for that one, I just literally just beat it out and then pry the rubber out. And then these two bushings, which I haven't quite figured out how to get the big one. Oh yeah, I got the little one out on the other side with that press. But that's pretty much everything that's on the truck that is getting painted or powder coated. I'm dropping it off tomorrow after I get off of work, so I gotta have everything by tonight off of the truck. That's for everything back here. It's all staying. I don't have the brackets for the bags yet, so those will get powdered later. I'm not powdering my leaf springs or nothing like that, axles, nothing like that. Also gonna fix my O2 sensor on the driver's side so I can clear that check engine light while I'm at it. So I don't recommend doing this, but it works. It's very cancerous probably, but I got one bushing out using my press. On this control arm, I couldn't get that one out or the big one. I couldn't get the big one out on this side. So what I did was start a little fire with like a little chimney type thing. Put it in there, let it burn, and Brendan, hold the camera. Basically, just let it sit in there for about, I don't know, what you think, 10 minutes or so?
15. Say 15.
And the bushing, the metal part of the bushing is out. The rubber part is burning away. So I'm gonna let it sit in there for a little bit longer to make sure it's all gone. This one, same thing. The metal bushing fell out completely. The rubber part, whatever's left of it, is just burning away. So I got this side right now burning. Hopefully it'll catch fire. It don't take much. Once them things, something
Just needs a little bit of gas and oil.
I put a little gas on it at first to get started, and a little gear oil to help kind of let it soak and burn. But once it gets going, it's something up with that thing, like it wants to like pop. Like the wood's not popping. That popping is like that rubber material, composite, whatever type of material it's made of. And like I said, I got new bushes and stuff coming. It's catching fire right now, and it's just like it like flakes away. It doesn't even like melt. It just kind of like flakes away, and it pops and burns. It's weird, but it works. I wouldn't recommend doing it. I would recommend maybe doing it in like an actual fire pit. I just like made one right here right quick because I want it to be by my truck so I can load up everything, which I'm loading up everything right now. So I got the truck loaded down. Cross members, torsion bars. I got the powder itself. Got my upper control arms, hitch receiver. Then I got U-bolts and brake dust shields and all the like those small parts. I got the tow hooks, drop brackets and whatnot. I got the spindles down there. Front cross member obviously is chrome, and the last thing I gotta do is take them uppers out whenever they finish, which I think this one should be finished. That one's finishing up. As you see, like, it just like pops, and then like it makes its way out. It doesn't like really burn. It's very strange, but this one is the one that I pushed out. I was able to get it, but this one is the one that I burned out. And as you can see, I mean, this is all gonna get sandblasted and shit anyway, so. I know I showed y'all that chrome hitch. I got this chrome disc cover. Did that on my Denali too. Thought it'd be pretty clean on here. With the bags and stuff, you'll be able to kind of see it a lot. Then if you watch any of my videos, when we did a lift, you know we struggled with a drill. So I bought me a good drill, bought me a 3/4 hammer drill, Makita, Milwaukee. To me, it's all about the same shit. Hell, I use Harbor Freight tools. I got the 3/4 inch chuck because the drill bits to drill for your torsion bar drops are actually like a 9, it's a little bigger than a 1/2 inch. The hole you gotta drill, don't remember the exact size, but it's bigger than a 1/2 inch. So my 1/2 inch drill doesn't work, so I have to wallow it out. You've seen that on videos before. So this one, it will hold the drill bit that I need, and it's a hammer drill, so it'll be a little bit better, and I have variable speeds and whatnot. So back seat's empty, got everything unloaded. So just dropped off the powder. I didn't really want to film. Yeah, I didn't really feel like it. Kind of uncomfortable to film when, you know, when people, a little small business like that, you know, whatever. Anyways, so I got that dropped off.